This video will cover how to use the Leaderboard wizard within the Raydiant Employee Experience platform. This feature is specific for customers with a Salesforce integration. To begin, we're going to navigate to the Salesforce integration area, which you can get to from either the main integrations icon on the configuration page or by scrolling down on the left-hand navigation to Salesforce integration. The wizard can be found in the Report Wizard section. We're going to use the Create a Leaderboard wizard, and this will walk us through bringing in the report, creating the leaderboard, and also putting it into the channel. To begin, we'll click Create a Leaderboard. We'll select our report. Click Next. This is the section that maps in information from the report. We're going to select our column and choose the item that we would like to bring in. We'll create a metric. So this is a sum of amounts, so we will be creating the currency metric. You will most likely create a new metric whenever you're bringing in a new metric from a report. The reason for this is because the EX system is just storing those numbers from the report, so each individual metric does need its own storage name. We'll give it a name. If we'd like to bring in another metric, we can bring in up to 4 in this wizard. We'll just stick with the 1. And we'll choose our sync time. For syncing, every 15 minutes is generally okay because it does cost API credits within Salesforce. If this was a today metric, then I would suggest a 5-minute sync. But since this is a monthly metric, we'll stick with the 15 minutes and we'll choose Next. In this section, we'll be creating our leaderboard. You can choose the type of leaderboard. We'll give it a name. Here is the metric that we mapped in. The display name should further define the metric that is below. So if revenue is the name that we would like to use, we can use that. If this is ARR, we can use that as well. Below that, we can choose to rank players by the primary metric only. Since there is only one metric on the leaderboard, we won't use this option. Many times this option is only used when you are creating a metric that has a sum and has the parts of that sum as the second, third, and fourth metric. We can opt to hide players with 0 values if we'd like to do that, and then we can add our players on the leaderboard. Again, you always want to add your players as a team, so I will add the Delta team. This allows everyone on that team to come in, and as you manage your teams, the leaderboard will always have the most current grouping of that team. Add any watchers you'd like to have, and then we'll say Next. In this section, we'll be able to place that leaderboard onto any channel we would like. I'll go ahead and choose the main channel, and we'll create our leaderboard. That completes using the leaderboard wizard. In order to see the leaderboard that you've created, we're going to navigate over to the channels area. Go into the channel that we chose. Your leaderboard will be located in the lineup just below the news flashes in your channel. Here's our leaderboard, and then if we click on that, we can scroll down to the bottom and preview the step. Here's our preview, and you can see all of the numbers that were brought in from that Salesforce report with the name of the display that we chose and the name of the leaderboard. That completes the Create a Leaderboard wizard tutorial. If you have any questions, you can reach us at support.raydiant.com, or you can use the Chat with an Expert button down in the bottom corner and reach out to our support agents.